Jamming on the one. The second time around, you the only one. You the only one. You the only one. Now that I know you the one. We living in the word like I know the sun. You the only one. You said it's mine for the taking. You blow my mind with this thing called love. You know every move I'm making. You know everything I'm thinking of. And I'm thinking of you all of the time.
I got her so I forgot the day.
I can't ever get you out of my mind. You are the only one. 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 It was always you from the start. It was always you all the time. I wrote you on my heart. I wrote you on my mind. And I'm thinking of you all of the time. Always. Say it. Oh, you are the only one. Only one. You are the only one. You are the only. You are the only one. You are the only one. Bavashaya. In the beginning, Yah created the heavens and the earth. His spirit moved upon the waters. It's all in his word. He said, let there be light. And he called the light day. In the darkness, he called night. He saw that it was. He made heaven and called forth the dry land.
No sound.
Called it the sea.
Say it isn't so. But it wouldn't be me if there was not a faux pas or two. Hold on. And it is in my fashion. This is Felicia fashion. Lucy, you got some splaining to do. Here you go. Bavashaya. In the
the beginning, Yah created the heavens and the earth. His spirit moved upon the waters. It's all in his word. He said, let there be light. And he called the light day. And the darkness he called night. He saw that it was. He made heaven and called forth the dry land. Gathered the waters, called it the seed. And he made seed for man. Brought forth the grass and every herb and every fruit yielding tree on this earth. He saw that it was. He made lights to divide day and night times for seasons, days, and years to let them be for signs. And so the earth could have light. He made the greater one to rule the day and the lesser one to rule the night. Let's not forget he made the stars also. Then he told the waters to bring forth life, and it was so. He created all the birds of the sky, all the cattle, and every creeping thing after his own kind. He saw that it was. Then Yah created man. In his own image he created them. Male and female he created them. He blessed them to be fruitful and to multiply and to replenish the earth and subdue everything within. Now, behold, it was very good when it saw when he had made the even in the morning were the sixth day. And on the seventh day he rested. That's why he sanctified and blessed it. It's uncontested. My Yah is, and to make it understood, I'm bumping truth music when I'm rolling through my hood. I'm putting Yah first, no hood fame. You read it on a nameplate. Dwell in the house of Yahweh forever for his name's sake. And though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'm stomping through like it don't even exist. His goodness and mercy follow me all the days of my life. His yoke is easy and his burden is light. My God is. And to make it understood, I'm fucking when I'm rolling through my hood. Yeah, I was. And to make it understood, I'm fucking when I'm rolling through my hood.
Okay. All right. That's the way the song ends. And we're going to pause it right there before we go on to the next song. I just want to thank all of you guys for hanging out with me tonight. It's nothing special as far as, any big topic that I have or any of that other stuff. But I will just say that it is such a blessing to be here. It is a blessing. I always say that any day above ground is a good day. And to me, it's another day that we have to do the Father's will. It's another day that we got to make it right. Whatever we didn't do right yesterday, it's another day for us to get it right. It's another day for us to love on somebody. It's another day for us to apologize to somebody. It's another day for us to lay down our rocks and begin to understand someone else. That's how I feel whenever you think about having another day. It may not have been a great day today for somebody, but you know what? We're here. And the most important thing that we can do is to just give our Father, Yah, thanks and give him praise and give him glory. And that's all I want to say to you guys today is that, we may go through a lot of things. We do. And at the clock striking midnight here, Central Time, ironically, I was born Central Time. At midnight, September the 10th, my family saw me come into this planet. And so I left one universe, as it were, when I pushed forth from my mother's womb into this earth and came into this realm. And the only thing that I want to do is to make sure that I make a dent and that I make my Father in heaven happy, that I please him. And if I don't push anything or impart anything to anybody today, that's the one thing I want you to take away from here is that we just have to always, always remember that the most principal thing is love, not to try to understand people, not to try to change people. Let me turn this down a little bit. Every time I do that, that's a little better. Not to try to change people, not to try to, make people see things your way. And just to be you, you know what I'm saying? Just be you. But be a rod for somebody. Be some way pliable that somebody else is able to come to you and to tell you what their needs are and you be able to intercede for them. I guess what I'm trying to say is be trustworthy. Can they trust you? Can they trust you with their secrets? Can they trust you to intercede for them? Can they trust us? I think that's so important. People go through stuff, you guys. And I just want to share with everybody on this day, the 58th anniversary of my birth, that we just love each other. That's it. Now, it's not to say we ain't going to get mad. It's not to say we ain't going to let somebody have it. Because, yeah, I done it before. And I'll probably do it again. But it is to say that we have to understand that it's important for us to know how to repent and how to do it the right way. Treat that person that you may have gone off on, treat them with love. Be kind to them. Try to see it from their perspective. Try to see it from their side. Love on your children while they're here. It's not always the possibility that we leave before them. Some people are losing their babies and they're still here to grieve. So love on somebody. Find somebody that needs something, even if it's what I always say. Everybody who follows me, Sharon Marie, hello, pretty lady. Everybody who watches the channels, you guys know that I always say, just treat somebody with kindness. That's it. Just love on people. Somebody may be having a really bad day and you think that they're being nasty and rude to you and you don't know what they're going through. They could have just got a layoff notice. They could have just been told they were going to be fired. They could have just been told, that they had a terminal illness or that their loved one had a terminal illness, or maybe they don't have no place to stay. And because they may not look at us right, or we get a little attitude because we're like, what's wrong with them? Why are they looking at me? Maybe it's not us. So I always say, just smile. It's free. Don't cost nothing to smile. So we're going to listen to one more of my favorite Ronnie Mann songs, and I'll be back.
Good morning, babe.
Do you remember where we're from? Stayed up watching, no time for yawning. Look up at the sky, see that new day dawning. God be my witness, take it as a warning. Sun ain't never lie, great day in the morning. Focus, never let the nighttime revoke it. Blinded by the dark, I seen it before they cloaked it. It was marvelous, they hiding it behind the pulpit. Lying in a sick bed, vying with the culprit. How we trying on the culture, liking how it fit, now we dying with the vulture. At the round table with more nights than Mozart. Caught up in the image of that child on that poster. The light disable the diagnosis, healing the sick. I got the script and the dosage. Take it for the grind, you gon' need it for the borderline. Holla when you see the joy coming, morning time. Keep on keeping on. Morning time. Holla when you see the joy coming. Look, I guess we probably need a nightlight so we can continue to get our hope on. They say we headed for that light, right? Well, I'ma hit them with this photon, with that blazing sword forming like Voltron. When the morning come, they disappearing like Croatan. The Melachine, oh my Elohim, Omicron, sealed with the 70, going out like Yoke and 9. And when I meet my deliverer, I'm set apart. I got peace like a river. If we stay sharp with it, there's a feast on the sliver. We can take part. I advise you play it smart. It's a late start. Let the light shine through the dark. Until the day star rise in your heart, take heart. When you find the door, you'll be more than fine. Holla when you see the joy coming. Morning time. In the morning.
Thank you, Ronnie Man, for making such beautiful music. You guys go check out his channel. That's him right there. Let's listen to some more.
Do you remember where we're from? Pray you strength to carry on. They trying to take my inheritance, this arrogance. I'm trying to save them the embarrassment. I spit truth, they forgetting what the marriage is. The meek shall inherit the earth, the rest perishes. They taught us all to listen to Balaam, with their palace and their caliphate. I'm destined for Salem, man, they rest is counterfeit, plus it's destined to fail them. Shake the dust off this city, man, who coming with me? There's a light at the end of it. I see you shine, getting life with the benefits. That's me and mine, holding fast to the legacy, whether the rain or shine. Do you remember where we're from? Pray you strength to carry on. Will you step into the sun? Do you remember where we're from? Pray you strength to carry on. Will you step into the sun? It's mine, it's mine, it's
The bell notification. To get notification when I upload, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. Whenever the trials of life seem to pull you back and make you feel like you just can't get up and keep going, that's when you know it's time to push. Just like in labor, when you women are out there and we're having our children and we understand the essence that if I don't put this out, it will either die within me or kill me. It's time to push. Whenever you think that you cannot achieve the things that you have hoped for, have dreamed for, then it's time to push. Because if you stay on the other side of pushing, you undoubtedly know that there's only failure, and you've seen that before. So what I say today, this Sunday, is push. Move forward, men, women, anybody listening to me right now, it's time to push. Don't worry about what you see. Don't worry about what's around you. Don't worry about what you don't have. Don't worry about the fact that you may not have this much money or that much money. Don't worry about the fact that you saw somebody else much richer than you do it, and so because of the lack of finances, you can't do it. Push. That's what I'm telling you today. To push in spite of. Don't worry about anything but making it to that brass, making it to that gold, and then hitting onto that platinum ring, holding onto that son of a gun and pulling it down to your level, and you will rise up. Push. I want to tell everybody, it does not matter what's going on in your life. The important thing is finishing the race, and make sure that you stay in the race. Because as soon as you decide to sit over in the corner, rock back and forth, sucking your thumb, life passes you by. And in 10 years, you'll be right where you are right now. So push. That is my word of encouragement for today. This is Felicia Lockhart, and this has been the Lockhart Perspective. That's what I feel. And Let me turn that off. I had some humans in my ear there for a second. But I just wanted to leave you guys and tell you guys that, leave you with that. And that's what we have to do. We have to remember that so things may seem one way today. That doesn't mean they have to be that way tomorrow. And you guys know we also did a thing one time where we talked about how stuff starts here. Things begin here in our mind. As long as we're allowing the right stuff to take residence and to start here, then everything else will be a lot better. But the deal is that a lot of times um, we lose it in the transition. So it's important for us to just push, 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 push in spite of. Here's another one by Ronnie Man, who happens to be hanging out there in the chat when I did send you the link if you wanted to. I want to thank all of you guys. Elevate with Vern. Hello, sweetie pie. How are you? Robert Ingram, how are you? I saw Charlie Sigler sneak in here and Oz. Hey, Grace Me, how you doing? Ricky Webster, one of my mods, as well as Big Bad Bull, another one of my mods. I got a whole lot of mods in here today, you guys. Thank you all for hanging out. That is right. Ronnie just said, thank you, Big Bad Bull. I so appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You said, I just want to thank you for bringing me joy these past months across YouTube community, sharing your perspectives. You are truly an inspiration. I hope the small token likewise brings you joy on your born day celebration. Thank you, my sweetheart. I appreciate that. And thank you so much for the super sticker, Vern. Elevate with Vern. You guys go check out Elevate with Vern. Thank you. And Ricky Webster. Blessed Earth Song, Sister Lockhart. Thank you so much. I so appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want you guys to listen. Here goes some more Ronnie Man music. And if Ronnie or anybody wants to join in, you guys can. You can come on up. Let me see. Let me give you guys the link if you want to come up. Okay. And I think I copied it the right way there. Yes, I did. And there you are. I'll just set that there. But for now, I'm definitely going to let Ronnie come on up. And we also have another super sticker. Thank you again, Vern. Woo! That's my pom-poms. All right, so we have more music from Ronnie Man. Again, my favorite artist on the planet. Love it, love it, love it. Here we go. There. I'm going to start all the way back because I sort of let it play earlier. Shine, shine.
But my love, shine, shine. There is no light at the end of the tunnel. Shine, shine. You must realize that the light is you. Yeah, you awake? Wake up, you who sleep, and arise from the dead. And Mashiach shall give you light. Yeah. He took me high on a mountain, told me look around. What I found was astounding. If I bow down, he could make anything happen. Surpassing everything I could ever imagine. Flying first class, relaxing, living my passion. Guaranteed satisfaction. High end estates, cash and high fashion. High stakes, high class and high flashing. High life, lights, camera for action. The most fly, said I'm destined to be just like the most high. So when they crown me king, I want the power it brings. Set my throne above everything. Got the world in the palm of my hand. Now raise your hands high. I'm in high demand. Yeah, if you don't know who I am, I'm the man. They got my head gassed up to the red line, believing that the world is mine, but it's all a lie. Said I'm not of this world, so I'm hoping I'm not throwing my pearls to swine. I tell this little light of mine, I gotta let it shine, shine, let it shine, let it shine. You see this light? I'ma let it shine. I guess I was supposed to respect it and give a toast, but it wasn't what I expected. When truth approached, they rejected it. They mediocre at best, it's just they'll never accept it. We get affected by the time invested. You think they blessed it? What they spitting is septic. Poison in the mind, they lies neglect what's already written. I'm rolling with the elect, you can check how they kicking it. They've been afflicted. Now we gotta move mountains to fix it. No doubt they going all out, man. I'm getting sick with how they try to reroute the ecliptic. Living in a time predicted, keeping it cryptic, then passing it off for something to get with. I'd rather find a way around the elliptic and get this house in order before they find me evicted. Yeah, try to keep me gassed up all the way to the red line, believing that the world is mine, but it's all a lie. See, I'm not of this world, so I'm hoping I'm not throwing my pearls to swine. I tell them this little light of mine, I gotta let it shine, shine, let it shine, let it shine. You see this light, I'ma let it shine. This little light of mine, I gotta let it shine, shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I gotta let it shine, shine, let it shine, let it shine. You see this light, I'ma let it shine. This little light of mine, I gotta let it shine, shine, let it shine.
Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I'm so glad that you guys are with us this evening. I have an exceptional guest that's with us tonight, and it is none other than Ronnie Mann. That's
It's so
him.
good to see you, sir. It is really good to see you. I was really,
I want to tell you guys something. The very first time I ever saw Ronnie, I said, I got real quiet because when you hear what we just got through hearing, and then you see this wonderful, humble person, and you talk to Ronnie, you're like, wait a minute. Like my grandson told me, grandmother, this was maybe like 2 years ago or a year ago, about 2 years ago, and I've known Ronnie for a while. And it's so funny because when I first saw him, I had that same face. I was like, wait, what? My grandson said, grandmother, who is that? And I said, that's my friend Ronnie Mann. Grandmother, I'm pretty sure that's not Ronnie Mann. But that's Ronnie. He made that he's still in the chat right now this evening, and he may not be able to join us, but that is Ronnie. And I just want to thank you so much, Ronnie, both you and your beautiful wife, for all of the support that you guys have given to me, to the channel, over the time that the channel has been going. I want to tell you guys, it's just a blessing to have somebody like them in my life. My theme song, he created it, he sung it, produced it. And it matches me. I love 70s music. One of my favorite groups in the 70s, and even into the top of the 80s, was Chic. And he didn't know anything other than, I like the 70s. Well, the next thing I know, he sends me the Lockhart Perspective theme song, and the words are everything that I would have said. The beat sounds just like I would want it to sound. It's me, it's my era, and I love it. And I appreciate you guys so much for always blessing me. I really do. So that is to Sonia and Ronnie Mann. I want to thank you guys so much. I also want to play one of a cover song that I sang a while ago. Now, this is going to get me a strike. Even though I covered it, even though it's listed correctly every time I play it, that's what it gets me. But oh well, it doesn't give me a strike. I think what it gets me is like a little inquiry saying, "Hey, we're going to attach ourselves to this." And so if you play it, we're going to attach ourselves. So you're not going to be able to get X, Y, or Z. So that's cool. Doesn't matter to me. I'm going to pause it right here, and then I'm going to share it with you. It's my cover. It's me singing the cover of Yolanda Adams' That Name. Okay. So that's what it is. And it's my birthday, and I'll sing it if I want to. All right. So hold on, you guys. I'm going to give that to you. I'm going to take you there, right there, and pot it up. And make sure you guys can hear it. So this is my cover of Yolanda Adams' That Name. Hey everybody, it's me, Felicia. The song that you're about to hear is me singing a cover of Yolanda Adams' That Name. She's a vocalist that's out of this world. But I wanted you guys to hear this song because it's such an empowering song, and it allows us to really focus on who our help comes from. And that's none other than our Father. Enjoy, you guys, and take care.
A name so wonderful to me. This name is worthy of all praises. Because of him, I am made free. That name is Jesus. Oh, how I love him, the one who gave his life for me. Because of love so unconditional, I will have life eternally. This name speaks peace unto all storm clouds. This name speaks calm unto all fear. And when I feel that no one loves me, this loving presence is so near. That name is Jesus. Oh, and I love him, the one who gave his life for me. Because of love so unconditional, I will have life eternally. Praise that name. Praise that name. Praise that through time and space, my soul finally see the face of Jesus. I'm gonna praise that name forevermore. That name is Jesus. Oh, the one who gave his life for me. Because of love so unconditional, I will have life eternally. Matchless is the night.
Yep, there you go. Well, thank you so much for joining me with that. And now I want to give you my favorite thing on the planet, and that is this right here. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for listening. So, right now, I just want to share before we go, I got to give you something to empower you guys, and I've got to give you guys some wisdom and some of the good scripture that helps me get through. To tell you the truth, I don't know what any of us would do without, something empowering us every single day. So, this is the beginning of knowledge, and I'm just going to read that to you guys. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read this, and I do hope that it gives somebody some lifting of their spirits. That's what I truly do hope, because the word does give us power. It's an amazing thing. It really is. It really is. Some of the research that's been done on the mere word itself is amazing. So this is Proverbs 1, and we'll go through here with these are the Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Yasharal, for gaining wisdom and discipline, for comprehending words of insight, and for receiving instruction in wise living and in righteousness, justice, and equity, to impart prudence to the simple, and knowledge and discretion to the young. Let the wise listen and gain instruction, and let the discerning acquire wise counsel by understanding the proverbs and parables, the sayings and the riddles of the wise. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and discipline. Listen, my son, to your father's instruction, and do not forsake the teaching of your mother, for they are a garland of grace on your head and a pendant around your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, do not yield to them. If they say, come along, let us lie in wait for blood. Let us ambush the innocent without a cause. Let us swallow them alive like Sheol, and whole like those descending into the pit. We will find all manner of precious goods. We will fill our houses with plunder. Throw in your lot with us. Let us all share one purse. My son, do not walk the road with them, or set your foot upon their path, for their feet run to evil, and they are swift to shed blood. How futile is it to spread the net where any bird can see it? But they lie in wait for their own blood. They ambush their own lives. Such is the fate of all who are greedy, whose unjust gain takes the lives of its possessors. Wisdom calls out into the street. She lifts up her voice in the square, in the main concourse. She cries aloud at the gates. At the city gates, she makes her speech. Verse 22 says, how long, O simple ones, will you love your simple ways? And how long will scoffers delight in their scorn and fools hate knowledge? If you had repented at my rebuke, then surely you would have poured out my spirit. I would have poured out my spirit upon you. I would have made my words known to you, because you refuse my call, and had no one took my outstretched hand. Because you neglected all of my counsel and wanted none of my correction. In turn, I will mock your calamity. I will snare in when terror strikes you. When your dread comes like a storm and your destruction like a whirlwind, when distresses and anguish overwhelm you, then they will call on me, but I will not answer. They will earnestly seek me, but will not find me, for they hated knowledge and chose not to fear Yahweh. They accepted none of my counsel. They despised all of my reproof. So they will eat the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. For the waywardness of the simple will slay them, and the complacency of fools will destroy them. But whoever listens to me will dwell in safety, secure from fear of evil. May our Father add an unbelievable blessing to the hearers and to the doers of his word. That's what gets me through. And I want to thank Watchful and Alert for that super sticker. Thank you, my brother and my sweet, pretty lady. Our hearts are filled with gratitude. Sharon Marie, thank you so much. I love you guys, each and every one of you. Thank you so much for spending the last 40 minutes with me, reading the word, listening to some of my favorite songs, and sharing with me. You guys make my heart overfilled. You really, really do. The love that you guys show me, the emails that you send, the messages that you send me via text, the cards and gifts that I get that are sent to me via post. I want to thank you guys because you did not have to do it. You didn't. You didn't have to do what you've done this evening, and I appreciate you. So I want you guys to remember what we always say on any Felicia Lockhart Group publications, and that is that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every single word that proceeds out of the mouth of the Most High Yah. You guys take care of yourselves first, and then take care of everybody around you. And I want you guys to remember, until we see each other again, please continue to be blessed. Take care. To receive instant notification each time I upload, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification.
Helping